into is the character creation. I mean, it's not too horribly in-depth, but it's enough that it's fun to play around with. And from what I've played, since I've already played this for a little while before I let you guys see what I'm doing, it's really fun. They added a few new things to the character customization, and then they added a territory recover mode. As you can see, I have Inferno mode also unlocked, but that only happens when you beat story mode. I haven't tried another mode yet, but I probably will sometime later in the future. But yeah, let's get started. I'm working on territory recovery mode now, so that should be fun to play. Yay, territory! Nothing like taking the territory back from the Titans. Now, if nobody knows this yet, Attack on Titan is actually an anime, and they created a game about it. And they did a really good job. It sticks true to the gameplay and the story alike. It's just, if you want to try out what it feels like to basically kill Titans, this is the game for you. If you're a big fan, this is for you. If you like Dynasty Wars, this is for you. And I've said a lot of this is for you, and I mean it. This is a really good game. I really do enjoy it. I'm going to show you a little bit of what's going on. Oh no, my people are exhausted. I'm probably not going to do as much damage. Anyways, I've been playing this for a little bit. I wouldn't rank this up at the top 10 games that I've ever played, but it's definitely up on the upper 50s. Now, if you played the first Attack on Titan and never played the second one, figured that it would probably be the same game, you're absolutely wrong. They did change a lot. It's a lot smoother. Some of the controls have changed, like on the controller, well, I really don't want to explain it to you all too much about it. But let's just say it's a very, very, very fun game, and you should definitely try it, and I'm about to show you why. So, first Titan, I'm going to go ahead and strike it down. Now, there is an easy mode on this, so if you're not very good at timing your attacks, then easy, like, you know, auto-targeting is for you. I'm playing easy difficulty, mostly because, well, if you ever played the harder versions, it gets a little insane, and I don't know, I have more fun on easy than I do on hard. I get aggravated when I play on hard. So, if you feel like I'm just a rookie, hey, that's your opinion. I don't mind. I don't really, that doesn't really take in how much I enjoy it. When you do play play automatic attacks, which you can choose in the menu and change at any time during gameplay, you will automatically attack the Titan instead of actually swinging around it and looking for an opening. So it's very different. See how I can move around? That's pretty much it. And I like the control. I do like it. I do like having to aim to get where I want to go. You could swing around. Feels like almost like Spider-Man, only different. Actually, I could probably compare this to the newest Spider-Man game as far as fluid controls go. I mean, and the flying around and climbing and using, you know, your I forgot what the damn thing is. It's something gear. Do you remember what it is, honey? Omnidirectional gear? Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the omnidirectional gear. So it feels really good. Now, if you don't have anything to grab on, your omnidirectional gear won't work, and you have to really depend on your horses, which is fine. The further you get into the game, the more expensive the horses you can buy, and the faster and more stamina your horses will have, and that's probably a really nice thing to have, especially later on in the game when time is of the essence. Now, on these missions on territory mode, I noticed there isn't a lot of story-based missions, so like you won't be hammered down by you know, timing or anything like that. You can take your time. The faster you do, the more rewards you get, though. So there is a benefit to going fast. Swinging into trees also hinders your movement. They made it a little bit more realistic at the fact that if you try to swing around and aim at a Titan while a tree's in the way, it ain't hitting it. I promise you guys, it'll just disconnect automatically. Which I thought was a little neat mechanic they put to it, I think. As far as upgrading is concerned on your equipment, you can upgrade your equipment, and it's similar to the Monster Hunter style upgrading. You fight these you fight monsters in the Monster Hunter to get parts to upgrade your equipment, make equipment, and it's the same for Attack on Titan. So they gave a Monster Hunter / Dynasty Warriors feel to it. As far as strategically going around the map, as you can see on the lower right hand corner, you'll definitely see how certain spots will give you a strategic advantage. All these circles right here, if in the harder difficulties, you can actually make bases to help you out and build them. In the easier runs, though, you don't really have to depend on that as much, so you don't really need it. Later on, when you play the harder difficulties, you will run out of materials very quickly. These trees are in the way. When you beat the game on story mode for the first time, you'll unlock what they call dire targets, and that's what I'm fighting right now. And once you complete all your side quests, which are labeled in green, these suckers will come out and start attacking you. And they're a little more beefier than the normal Titans, even beefier than the boss Titans at the end of the run. Now, if you see that exclamation mark, that red one, that's the main target. So that's pretty much your goal. And as you can see, it took a lot of hits just to take this guy's arms off, and it takes just about as many hits to take his neck off too. The nape is always the target, just like in the show. That's their weakness, so you'll be going for that a lot. Having a little problem here. Mental issues. Alright, finally took him down. I don't want to take too much time to kill these guys, because, well, I want some good... I want to be a boss. I want to be the best, like Ash Ketchum never was. Yeah, I just make fun of Ash Ketchum. He never grows up. I would have loved to see him grow up in that show. Just say it. I think that the gameplay on here is good enough that even if you weren't a fan of Attack on Titan, you'd probably still enjoy it. It looks repetitive, but honestly, it's only because I'm playing it on easy. It becomes a little more... I don't know how to explain it. A lot more story depth if you play the story mode. There's a lot more to be done during the stream, so it's super fun. And then you get your little score at the end, and I got an SS. Yeah, yeah, buddy. EscalanteXD wins again. And this one they added like the bonds, which is really cool. So in territorial mode, when you use the same characters and teams and stuff like that, they generally interact with you and gain better ranks. I think 5 is the max, as far as I've seen. And then after that, they'll start, like, you know, being friendly with each other, which will unlock events and unlock abilities, special abilities that you can put on them later on, which is pretty sweet. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Thanks for stopping by shortly to watch the stream. I'm about to go battle again. Because this is what Attack on Titan is all about. Battling big, huge titans all day. I'm pretty sure anybody who's jumping on the stream probably wants to see Eren Yeager if they know Attack on Titan, which I do. I do suggest that anybody who has Attack on Titan 2 should get the expansion pack that comes with it. It's worth it. And I say that a lot with a lot of games that I play, but at the same time, you got to think, if I didn't think it was worth it, I probably would have never got it. So I mean, and then even if it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't tell you a lie. I would tell you, hey, you know what, this really wasn't worth the money I put into it to get this certain content. They pretty much rob you, which I've had some games that have done that to me. I'm not gonna lie, I've had some games that robbed me pretty hard. Obviously I'm not gonna play them again because, you know, anger and hatred and that and another. How dare they take my money for such a crappy thing when they could have just added that to an update. I'm sure plenty of people have run into that before. How dare they rob me of my hard-earned money with their crappy expansions. Now the cool thing is that they do keep pretty close to their Japanese voice actors, although I would have liked to hear the English version. There is no English version as far as I know. If there is, you can tell me in the comments below if you can find out if they do. This is the PlayStation version though, so if it's not for the PlayStation, don't bother telling me. I don't have a computer good enough to play this game because it would probably crash hardcore. I'm not even lying. And you probably wouldn't see this icon up here showing you that I'm on air and my Persona 5 icon for my character as EscalanteXD. I used to have my picture up there, well, a edited picture up there before they disconnected from Facebook, so you would have been able to see like an edited picture of my face in pink, which I thought was a pretty classy picture. I don't know about anybody else, but I really enjoyed that picture. I'm kind of sad that they disconnected it. Now, a lot of people would say, well, you could still put a picture on there. It's not the same. Besides, it's about time I updated the picture. I don't look like that picture anymore anyway. A lot of changes happened over that time. I guess you could say that I'm smexier, maybe? Possibly. I'm just saying. Okay, ow! Don't hit me. How dare you? That was Gingy hating that I'm talking about myself like that because she's the only one allowed to say it. Alright, enough of that. Now as the difficulties go up, they get a little trickier to hit, so always keep that in mind. It's not going to be as easy as I'm showing you, and I have played this for a while, so I may make it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. Plus I have really good equipment, so keep that in mind, people. When I play games like this, I've probably have tried them out, and I have decent equipment at least. Decent. Not the best, just decent. I guess you could say that I would be technically a noob comparatively to all these pro gamers out there, which I have said in my other streams. I'm not a pro gamer. I'm just a gamer. I'd say I'm more hardcore than I am a pro. I'm like not in any competitions or anything like that, nor would I compare myself. There's some sick gamers out there. I know. I played some verses on Naruto, and Jesus, I got stomped badly. Which, that's another game I would love to stream for you guys after I finish my part 2 of this series. I'd probably get into showing you Naruto Storm. I actually got, not too long ago, I got all the Storms into one bundle, which was a pretty sweet deal, because I got it all for 45 bucks on the PlayStation Store. So that's pretty awesome. I really do enjoy the Storm series, but obviously the newest Storm is going to be the best. But I did enjoy the story modes on 2 and 3. As far as which one I stream, obviously I'm going to stream the Boruto. That's the newest one. I got to show you guys that. I love that game. And not only am I a game fanatic, I'm also an anime fanatic. So if you got any animes that you guys want to talk about in the comments, feel free. I mean, I will talk till I'm blue in the face. I've watched a lot. Oh no. The Dire guy came out. It's on. It is on. Let's go. I want some equipment and materials and to get my butt whooped randomly. You don't look so tough with your sparkly green arms. Now I don't remember this from before, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember that, like, when I first played Attack on Titan 3, that they had that yellow targeting to show you, like, the perfect smackdown and target angle to actually hit them. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember that being there. But it does help a lot. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you're trying to do some criticals. Because as you can see, as long as that target is centered, I hit some really high damage. On top of the abilities of making me spin. See, because he just wants to bend down and take it in the neck. And that is the end of that large abnormal. Take that, you bastard. Now I'm just gonna finish this up real quick. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever a Spider-Man can. Take care of that. See? I'm so glad they're not as hard as the Dire, so I can just finish it off as soon as I finish off with Dire. And that is another easily earned victory. Now on territorial mode, you get like a certain amount of turns, and I leveled up. Yes! You'll get a certain amount of turns, so once you reach the max amount of turns, you gotta head back to the base. And I got everybody rank 5. Booyah! And then they'll tell me blah blah blah. The camaraderie is maxed out. So I can use the new character I got. Oh, and I got some friendship with Marco. Which, did he die in the anime? Honey, do you remember, honey? If Marco died? If you're asking what he looked like, then don't worry about it. You probably don't remember who he is. He's not a huge character in it. And I am pretty much it. As you can see, I only have one remaining turn. Gotta head back to base. I don't have enough time. And then after you're done doing all your battles and getting everything that you need, you'll get base materials, and you can use that base materials to upgrade your area, which is pretty sweet. I like that take on it. It's... Did he die? Yeah. Dang! So you get all the dead characters. What's the matter? Oh, I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna head over here finish upgrading my stuff. What's up, peeps? This place is looking pretty shabby. Gonna expand some stuff all day, every day. Make my soldiers stronger because they're weak as fuck. Might be a good thing. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Upgrade my plaza. Escalante's live stream of Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. What I'm working on is the territorial mode. So I'm upgrading my stuff as we speak. Manage personnel. Excuse me, what? I would go light purple, just because of the way your color's going. You can do pink. Pink would probably work better. Alright. And that should be it for that one. Alright, so let's work on my team. Everybody's all tired. We're gonna add Rainer into the mix. I wonder if I can rest people and make them better. What's my policy? Inspection, fundraising. Garrison, provide food to soldiers. Maybe that'll help me out. Maybe my people actually fight better if I rest them. Let's see if that had any effect whatsoever. Everybody's still tired. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. It's a shame. Regiment holiday. Yeah, I don't see... I don't see anything to help me out with my fatigue, unfortunately. So I guess... Ooh! It looks like I got another look to my whole town. Awesome. That's pretty neat. So any upgrades I do, not only does it affect everything else, it affects how everything looks. So aesthetically and stat-wise, it looks better. I'm off on another expedition, people. Maybe I should start unlocking more areas as well. We'll see. The loading time is still pretty bad on this. I don't like it. Especially when you're about to start a battle. Ooh, some more friends I can make. Actually, I should probably finish off making friends with Marco. So let's go ahead and do that before I start clearing out more territory. Should probably try to make friends with everybody. So I won't have as many tired people on my team. They all seem pretty exhausted. I like this animation on the loading screen though. That's pretty cool. Aaron Yeager, Super Beast. That's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Are you actually watching the Hoarders? Oh god. Every time I see that show, it makes me sick. These people are just awfully disgusting. I don't understand why people would actually live like that. Alright, time to kill some Titans. No! He's trying to hit me! That was a bad start. Give me that arm. And that neck. Now you don't have to do this, but in my opinion, I think that stat-wise and material-wise, it's probably the best. I like to clear out the whole area. Leave no Titan behind. If I was fighting Titans, if I was in this mix-up, I would be trying, and if I was as good as this guy right here, as good as I'm playing him, if I was as good as him, I'd be taking care of all the Titans. They'd all be dead. Let no one exist. Even if they're people too. Fuck that. You're trying to eat my family, my friends, you're all gonna die. Today. Let no one live. They all must die. I hate when I get to the areas where I can't use my omnidirectional gear, because then I have to depend on my boost. And it's not as fast. I mean, you could use your horse too, but like in small stages like this, the horse doesn't really do the job. It doesn't. It doesn't really give you the speed you need. Like in the field, it's fine, but when you absolutely need them. But like little small areas like this, it's kind of pointless. Now I have yet to actually complete the character modes myself, but I think I might do that on the next one. I might see what it's all about, because I have never seen it. I've never played it. So in the next stream, I'll probably show some sort of storyline. So beware, the next episode will have spoilers. Not too bad though. I'll try to talk over it so you don't hear too much, or see too much, so you can pay attention to me instead. Because that's exactly what people want, right? It's not about the game stream. No, it's about listening to me talk. I'm just kidding. Nobody really cares about that. Oh, SOS, somebody's about to die. No! You stay away from my friend. Eat my friend, will you? I'll take out both your legs. There's some sort of satisfaction from like killing these guys, because you get the vibration controls going, and then as soon as you hit them, every boost, everything, and you just feel it in your hand. It feels great. No! What? No, it's not even perverted. Why would you make it like that? You ruined the game! You're ruining the game for me, honey. How dare you? That is not cool. Why do you have to make everything so perverted? What is the matter with you? Huh? So you're saying because I'm dating you, there's something wrong with me? Absolutely not. I don't think that's fair. I don't believe that to be true in any case. It does not reflect on my personality whatsoever. No! You make the choice to be that. You were acting like this when I first got with you. I'm just saying. Huh? Yeah, I hear you mumbling over there. Your true colors came out as soon as I started getting with you, huh? Well, I'm faithful. So forgive me for being so faithful to you and my gaming, because you know I'll never leave the gaming behind. What? You're still talking junk? I tell you I love you, I care about you, I pay your bills, and this is how you treat me? What? How dare you? I feel super offended right now, to the point where I'm probably not going to respond anymore to all the junk talk. What? I get offended by you appreciating me in different ways than what normal people would appreciate other people all the time. Just saying. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I've lost track of what I was saying, and now I'm killing Titans on just pure instinct. Oh, that's gonna suck for my score. See, this is what happens when you disturb me. I wanted a... Say what? Ooh, dire elimination. Finally. It's time to kill this hard little bastard. I got to see the Beast and the female Titan so far like once or twice, but they don't really show up as often like they used to in the other story mode. And playing it on Inferno mode is just insane. Like, you can only get certain items in Inferno mode from what I've seen, but the difficulty, it makes it impossible. You can't, like, cut those parts off. It's kind of like fighting a whole bunch of dyers into one stage. And that's not cool. And I don't think it's because of my build. I think my build is perfect for what it is. It's a nice balanced build. Alright. See, he was about to target me. I saw the red going up. I saw you staring at my luscious legs. My luscious ass. Hey, see, who's the pervert one? You're putting stuff in my mouth, making me say things I don't normally say. No, that was a horrible hit. No! Back up. Why won't you just die, you stupid Titan? Now you gotta make me work hard. Finally! Ugh. Super annoying. How dare he spit in my face with his ridiculously large HP. Because everybody's triggering me today. That's what it is. The Titans especially, they're definitely triggering me. Just imagine the trigger bead from that lady yelling. That's my face right now. Veins popping out my neck. That's right. You take that hit like a champ. And this is the end. Oh, beautiful. That was a nice clean hit. When you see that cutscene, you know you hit him hard. It's over. I like the music in this too. Unfortunately, you hear a lot of other things when you have it on the headset, so I can't fully enjoy it 100%. But on the big speakers, oh yeah, it sounds amazing. Like, sometimes I want to hook up my my girl's surround sound on here and just listen to it. But I'd probably have complaining neighbors. They probably wouldn't be too happy about that at all. I got Marco. Whoop whoop. Hey Marco. I'll take you in. Come on and join the family. I wonder if there's a limit to how many people you can take in after you fully upgrade it. Like, will there be people I have to send home? Like, no, you're just not doing it for me. Get the hell out of my team. That'd be kind of unfair, wouldn't it? After all the hard work I've done, I helped you get where you are today. So it's either the evil Titan, female Titan, or the angel, who's also technically somewhat related to a Titan. I'm gonna go evil, because I'm evil like that. Yay, I got some B grade. Ooh, if they give me some like good stuff while I'm just walking around, that would be awesome. Then I wouldn't have to hunt down those Inferno mode monsters. And I call them monsters, not Titans, because that's what they are. They're monsters. They're stupid hard for no reason whatsoever. And I'm telling you, I'm like really wearing some good gear. It's not fully upgraded, but it's only fully not upgraded because I cannot mine those materials. And I believe my biggest issue was I kept on failing the missions, and they wouldn't let me keep the items even though I severed them off. And that was really, really crappy of them. How dare they? I wonder if there's some other easier way. Maybe I need a party. Maybe I need help from other people. That's also a possibility. Never count that out, because this is a multiplayer game. What was that? I am doing happy. Come on. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably that fatigue that's causing me to fail miserably at life. Who do you think you're grabbing? You stay away from my peoples. That's right. Take it in the face. He is right on that building. Get off the building, sir. Eat it. Oh yeah. So if you're just tuning in, this is the last 10 minutes of my stream. I'm working on Attack on Titan 2, Final Battle. Super fun game, as I explained. Just showing off the gameplay on it. There's really not much to say. I did give some tips earlier, and if you missed that out, just check out the video as soon as it posts completely, and you'll see everything that needs to be said about this game. I'll probably show you more on part 2. Right now I'm working on territorial mode and showing you what that's about. So that's where we're at right now. I'm completing the stages so I can make some friends at this point. I'm not actually territory hunting right now. I already got some good territory. Just need some friends because my current team members are fatigued. Like, extremely. As you can see, I am not doing very good damage at all. It's horrible. Normally, I would destroy these people. But fatigue has a lot to do with, you know, doing missions back to back to back to back. That tends to happen. And I still haven't figured out how to get rid of the fatigue. Either, like, they can't battle for a little while, or I don't know how it works. You stay away from my peoples. No. Yeah, even the critical hits are shoddy at best. So I can tell that my character is extremely exhausted. You know, the unfortunate thing about anime games like this one, there's so many people who don't really appreciate anime out there, so they don't get the kind of recognition they deserve. They think it's just a stupid cartoon game, but if you really look at this, if you actually pay attention to the gameplay on this, it just gives you an idea of what you're looking at. I mean, yes, there's probably some really crappy anime games out there. I know that I've been disappointed a couple of times by Sword Art Online, which is another one of my favorite animes. They had some shitty ones come out. I'm not gonna lie. They had some crappy ones. And it's unfortunate because it's a good series. But Attack on Titan and Naruto are not one of them. Really good games, both of them. Like I said, I might do Naruto next. I'm not entirely sure. There's some things I want to do first. And finding the game that I want to stream is hard. It's like buying a game. I have so much of it I have so many games that it's hard to choose what game I want next, what I want to buy next. I mean, literally, there's so many. I remember on my Twitch streams, and you can follow me on Twitch on EscalanteX. You'll find some more of my streams there, and that's more or less just me talking it out and having fun. But I mentioned it before, but how almost I going with this conversation? I'm completely lost. Oh, I mentioned that there's a lot of games coming out at the same time. Sorry. I had to think about what I was saying. I'm like, what was it saying? It's so hard to keep up with all of them. They're just releasing back to back. Gaming has evolved so much. I can remember a time where you'd have to wait forever for a game to come out. It'll take like, you'll wait on a game and they keep on pushing it back over and over again. Like, oh, I remember the wait on Twilight Princess. Yeah, I definitely remember that. I was waiting for that game to come out. I was so excited. Worth the wait. But I remember I pre-ordered that and I had to wait over and over. Like, they kept on pushing it back. I don't know what was taking them so long on that game, but apparently it was important. It did come out really well though. It received super good reviews, and rightly so. It was one of the most amazing games I've ever played. It was probably one of the more darker Zeldas, even though if you really take a good look at the Zelda series, the storyline itself is pretty messed up. A lot of times it shocks me how much they can get away with, because Link is, like, Zelda series are still considered kids games. But the darkness behind it, like the true grit, if you actually did your homework and actually read on the lore, it's pretty effed up. Not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. And another well-fought win for me, because at this point I'm not doing territory, it's all about friendship. Friendship! Gotta love that friendship. I can now use Marco in another mode. Well, that's pretty cool. So I guess I can use them if I unlock their friendship on this mode? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll hold off on another mode until I unlock everybody. I don't know. We'll see. We got some more people that I can use. Actually, I would think there was more of a south thing right here. Oh, okay, I see. So this area right here is interjoined by that. And then I have yours truly, the angel, over here. And, you know, I find it funny that they call it Angel in this one, because I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game, Angels of Death. She looks similar to the main character, so it's kind of hilarious. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Anyways, guys, huh? Yeah, she does. She looks just as stoic in this picture too. Anyways, guys, this is the end of my stream. For you guys who were in and out, thanks for just watching and viewing and testing out the waters. This isn't my first stream, but I'm still a beginner, so give me a chance. Please like, comment, subscribe. Every time I release a new video, you can watch it. Like I said, I'm going to be going through a bunch of games. So if there are games you haven't played and you want to see the gameplay, I'm more than welcome to share it with you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. This is EscalanteXD signing out. Bye.